Okay, the King of Spades is back once more, so that I do not have to use the blindfold every 5 seconds, and so that I also do not need to prop the camera up at my face every 5 seconds and adjust it in that way. I've decided to get myself my own spectator. Wave your hands so you can see. Now here's the thing you need to notice. My hands look much more older, much more uh, larger, could probably surround the deck like that. See what I mean? Wave your hands. Keep your hands out like that. See the big difference? Hers has rubber bands in case you're blind enough that you can't tell the difference between our hands already. But you can see how hers, or his or hers, I'm not going to mention much, but his or hers are much smaller. They're covered. They have rubber bands around them, so you can tell it's different. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that so that way you know that I've got a spectator. Anyway, you saw the King of Spades there. I still want to enter every trick like that. I'm going to give these decks this blue rider back deck, as you can see here, a few shuffles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the spectator, after I've shuffled this deck thoroughly, I want the spectator to go through and I want her to select 4 cards, okay? It can be any 4 cards in the deck that she feels are comfortable. You can make them in a row. You can make them easy to memorize. You can do whatever. Keep your hands on the mat here so that we can see you. And I want you to show the 4 cards you select out of the deck to the camera, okay? I'm going to turn my back, okay, and allow you to do this. Now, when you're doing this, keep in mind that you have to remember them. Okay, I don't care how you remember them, if they're all in order or what, or if they all have the same suit or the same, or if they're 4 of a kind, whatever. Just make sure you memorize those 4 cards very well. Okay. So I'm going to turn my back, and you're going to select 4 cards. Okay. So do that now. And keep in mind, she's also an eyewitness. That she can prove that I'm not looking at the cards or at her for that matter. Have you selected the 4 cards?
Yes, and I have them upside down.
Okay.
So you can't see them.
Did the camera see them?
Yes.
They
One more
see-
time in case they
Okay.
didn't.
Okay. Let them see all 4 cards together so they can remember them. They can write them down. They can memorize them. They can write it on their hand, on their thumb, on their forehead. I don't care. As long as they find a way of remembering it. If they text themselves it, whatever. Okay. Just make sure that they can remember it. Also, make sure you can remember it. You can remember them, right?
Yeah, I could.
They're easy to remember, right?
I could remember it, but maybe the audience could
Okay.
too.
Okay, so keep them in mind. Make sure they're easy to remember.
Yes, I'm also holding up for a little bit so they can write it down and they know what it is.
Okay. Okay, so uh, the audience can also pause it at any time if they're not done writing them down. But what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you square up your 4 cards and put them right on top of the deck.
Do look.
Okay, have you squared up your cards?
Yeah.
And you put them right on top of the deck.
Yeah.
Right on top of the deck.
Mhm.
Everything's good.
Mhm.
Okay. Set the deck down. Thank you. Can I shake your hand real quick?
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, she'll still be sitting, she'll be still be watching anyway, so that you can tell, so she can tell me whether they were her cards or not. Anyway, what I plan to do is I plan to give these cards a few cuts. Okay, and I'm going to give them also a shuffle. Okay. Alright. These aren't so easy to bridge sometimes, but I'm sure as I get used to them, they'll kind of bend down and get used to me. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set down 16 cards. Okay, so we got 4 there. There's 8. There's 12. And there is 16. Okay, So I'm going to take the rest of the deck. I'm going to set aside. I don't think we'll need it for the rest of the trick. But anyway, I'm going to take these cards and I'm going to square them up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deal them out onto the table in rows of 4 and columns of 4. And I'm going to make sure that I mix it up. So I'll have some from the bottom. I'll be taking some from the bottom, taking some from the top. Depends. Okay, so I might need to ask the spectator to move her hands to the side a little bit. She can still keep them there if she needs to. But I'm going to probably place, just to set up the columns, you have 4 cards there. I'll take one from the bottom just to mix it up a bit. And I'll set them right there. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I'm going to set up some cards and I'll mix them up a little bit. Okay, I'll probably do that again. Let's set one there, one there, one there.
That looks pretty good.
And then one last time, we're going to set the cards.
Need any help?
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
We'll set cards right there. We'll set them like that so that they can be viewed easily. But just like that. And I'll set the cards down one last time. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay? So 4 cards in the deck. They could have been anywhere. Her cards could have been anywhere when I shuffled and cut the deck. They might be here, they might not be. But we're just going to continue with the trick because I am not sure anyway. Okay. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get some 4 cards. We're going to try and select 4 cards out of the deck that we think are going to be very special. So we're probably going to end up flipping over, let's see. This one, this one, this one, and this one seem like ones I want to flip over. Are there any of those your card? I just want.
No.
No, none of those are card. Okay, I just want to see real quick. Okay, we've got 3 spades right here. We've got a diamond. Yeah, nothing really special. Okay, it's your turn. Let's see if we can figure out where your cards are. Okay, don't mention if your cards are in here when I do this next part of the trick because we don't want to spoil it for anybody out there. They can see it for themselves. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you take an edge of these rows and flip them over, okay,
So what would you
onto the
mean
next
by
row.
that?
So choose a row. You can choose this. Actually no, let's choose this, or this. Any one of the borders. Okay, so you want this. So we're going to take all these cards and we're going to flip them over like that. Okay. Again, you can choose this, 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 or this. Any border there. Okay. It has to be a border. It can be one of these, any one of these. You want the bottom border? Okay, we're going to flip that in like a book. Okay, again, same thing before. Flip in. You can choose this, 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 or this. Any one of the borders there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top row. Okay, we're going to flip those over. Okay, same thing again. You want this row? Okay. Now what we've gotten to is you have to flip over this side or this side. Which one do you want? This side? Okay. And choose again. You want that side to be flipped over?
Well, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Here's the thing. You have a ton of face-up cards. Okay, let's set the face-down cards right here. You notice you got 4 cards left. Let me ask you real quick before we reveal those 4 cards. Is this your card? Is this your card?
No.
No? Are these 2 your cards? No. What about these?
No.
No?
No. 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 No.
Okay. So, none of those were her cards, so it's very unlikely these next 4 cards would even be her cards whatsoever. But let's just check to make sure. We have the King of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, and the Ace of Hearts. Are those 4 your cards?
Yes.
Yes.
That
I
was,
would love to show you her face right now, but unfortunately I do not have my next props prepared, so I will not be able to necessarily show something like that yet. But there you are. the 4 cards. Post a comment below. You can subscribe to my videos if you like, though you've probably already seen this trick somewhere else before. You can leave a comment below, like I said, subscribe. Let me know if you have any problems with what I do, or if you like what I do. You can leave a positive comment. Just let me know. But anyway, that's it for this trick. Here's a King of Spades sneak peek at the next card trick, the Red Riderback deck. They call me on the phone and they'd say, okay, what deck is it that you want to return? I'll say, it is the Red, R-E-D, Rider, Rider, back, deck.